So again, we just have two last items, and then we'll run back through the other ones.
Okay, let me see. We have Dartmouth. No, we have 60 Dartmouth. We have two Dartmouths. Where's my other Dartmouth? I'm only seeing one here. It must be here somewhere.
So if you just want to give the today's date and who's present.
Okay, today's date is August 5th, 2021. Commissioners Walsh, Duquette, McFarland, and Cole are present. Okay, this is 60 Dartmouth application certificate of non-applicability at 60 Dartmouth Street. No changes. Paint of the whole house and necessary carpentry to repair broken cupboards and porch lattice. Exact replication. Okay.
So the property owner, Miss Lisa Sotek, she's on the call now. But again, we have this on the agenda. It falls under non-applicability, but it's on the agenda because she is receiving funds from our CPA program, the McKnight Home Restoration Program.
Okay. All right. Is there anything you'd like to add, Lisa?
Basically, it's just anything that they're going to come across that is rotten, falling apart. It's all going to be rebuilt if necessary to exactly what should be there. And
no change in material?
No, nothing. And I don't have a historic, I'm one of the only houses with no historic photograph that's original because it was sided, one of the first siding jobs ever in the city. So everything there is what was underneath the siding, and it'll be replicated if necessary.
Cool.
May I ask a question, Vince?
Yes.
If it's going to be well, this is
Alvin,
more for Alvin. Alvin, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah. It sounds like she's just going to replace what's there with exactly with what's there, and something like that. And appropriateness. Do we actually have to wait until the next meeting to vote on something like that?
No, actually, we don't have to wait. We're just, if it's not applicability, then I can just sign it as not applicability. But if I would be happy to entertain a motion that we accept the application for a certificate of non-applicability.
So moved. Second.
60 Dartmouth. Okay. Any discussion on the motion? Commissioner Walsh votes yes. Commissioner Duquette?
Yes.
Commissioner McFarland?
Yes.
And Commissioner Kroll. I mean, partly because there's funding involved here that we're just making sure that we are touching base, but that would fall under, clearly falls under non-applicability. And then there's one more, if I can find it. Okay. Non-compliance, replacement of garage doors. I don't see that file here.
So I'll just give a quick update. So
Yeah,
this
please do.
came up to you guys under that. Yeah, it came to you guys. You guys spoke on it at the previous meeting. It came to you guys under non-compliance. There were several items that the property owner had done to his property, and we sent out several stop work orders with no response. So as in regards to a replacement of a garage door, replacement windows, a utility meter, I think also lattice, and the reorientation of steps on his rear porch.
Right.
The property owner received a letter that he would be fined for the work, and so he did receive that letter, and so therefore he came in and discussed the matter with me in regards to the work that he had done. So he stated that he did replace the garage doors. He did replace the basement windows, as well as one window on the second floor on the side of his home, on the driveway side. he also installed the utility meter. However, he had evidence that showed that he did not replace the lattice or reorientation of the steps on the rear porch. That was done prior to his taking the property. So I can sort of take those items off of the non-compliance. However, again, he still has the garage doors and windows and utility meter that he needs to resolve. I'm not sure what he does about the the windows and the garage door. The utility meter he can enclose because it is behind the front foundation line. Maybe he puts a small fence or a bush or whatever. But again, I gave him applications and told him that he needed to come before you guys and state how he would remedy whatever all the features that he's replaced.
And we haven't heard anything.
So I've not heard back from him since I've given him those applications, but he does understand that, if he does not resolve the matters, that he can be fined.
Is this something we can put on the next meeting agenda, that if we haven't heard from him by then we can seek whatever remedy we can seek?
Sure. And again, you guys did vote to with Attorney Shuchuk to write something up to have him fined.
Right.
I'm not sure what other step you guys want to take.
Well, did that go out? That went out to them, and he called you, correct?
Yes, that's the reason why he came in.
Well, Attorney Shuchuk, what's our next option if he doesn't respond? I would suggest maybe we just send him another letter saying, come to the next meeting with your solutions.
Yeah, I would say, because has the fines started? The fines haven't started yet, right?
I don't believe so.
I'm thinking once we actually get the fines going, that'll get them to the meeting at a minimum. If not, we can file something in our last meeting. We can file something in Superior Court. But I think the fining from the just a fine should hopefully do it.
Yeah.
It's a daily. I think it's daily. It's not like the fines keep going and going. It's for every day that it's not fixed or remedied.
Yeah. When does that begin?
I'm not sure why it should have. I'm not sure what the letter from the letter said, because that was from the other department. It was from the.
So I think it comes from the building department. I'll check with them tomorrow.
Yeah.
You just see what the deadline on that letter says.
Yeah.
If there's a date on it.
Yeah.
Really nothing we gotta have that information first. Well, just put it on the agenda for the next meeting anyways.
Yep, I'll keep it on and I'll try to.
And then we'll have I know I saw that letter. I'll try to find it and just so I can read it myself, and then maybe we can talk in the meantime. But I mean, right now, I think we're okay. One more meeting isn't going to hurt to, give him a chance to bring some stuff to the table. And otherwise, we got to do something. Otherwise, they won't do anything. So, anybody else? Any commissioners have any comments on that? Okay, we got to go over these one by one, right?
Yeah, so I would just start at the top of the agenda with the continued public hearings.
Right. So we had an application for certificate of appropriateness for 407 Union Street. Get my vote out here. And installation of interconnected rooftop PV system. And that was. The motion was made and seconded, and it was, and Commissioners Walsh, Duquette, McFarland, and Kroll voted in favor to approve that application.
And that was petitioned for by Mr. Robert Cardona. However, he was not on the call. He was represented by Mr. Stephen Kelly of Sunrun.
That's why you're the best, right there. Next is we moved item 6 up and took it out of order for 9 York Street, which was an application for exemption from the preservation of historic significant buildings or to lift the demo delay at 122, wait a minute, where is it? 9 York Street. It was
There's the letter from the South Bend Community Center that should be added to the record.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Want to get that for us again, Alvin? That'd be great.
yes. I mean, can I state that the South End Community Center, sent a letter, from Mr. Leo Flooring, which was in favor of the petition to waive the 9-month demo delay?
Yeah, I think
that would be okay with me. And there was a motion made to lift the demo delay, and there was some just discussion about it being kind of an isolated building with no particular, no green space and no odds and ends. And there was a motion and seconded, and the vote was Commissioners Walsh, Duquette, McFarland, and Kroll, all present, voted yes in favor of lifting the demo delay.
And petitioning for the matter was Mr. Jeb Belize, and he also had his
Attorney Ryan.
Attorney Tim Ryan. Yeah.
Attorney Tim Ryan.
Okay, and the next was an application for certificate of appropriateness at 171 St. James Avenue to fix the back porch and replace windows. And there were significant documents attached demonstrating what a rendering relative to what you wanted to be done, and the type and style of window all attached. And that was, the owner is Corel Santiago and Elvin Quiros. And then that was a motion to continue to allow for public commentary. And the Commissioners Walsh, Duquette, McFarland, and Kroll voted in favor of continuing that hearing to the meeting on the 19th of August.
Yes, and there was a request for more information regarding the exterior grids for that property, 171 St. James Avenue.
I wish I had my camera right now. You'd see how happy I am about that. Okay, the next was an application for certificate of hardship at 128-130 Mulberry Street, Sue Mastriani. Utility meter needs to be installed on the exterior of the home. Eversource advised that it needs to be located along the northeastern side of the building. Utility meters to be placed behind existing bushes and be minimally visible. Existing plants will not be disturbed. There was a proposed location photo. That was also a motion was made and seconded to continue to the August 19th meeting, and Commissioners Walsh, Duquette, McFarland, and Kroll voted in favor.
And that was proposed by the property owner, Ms. Susan Mastriani. And then she also had a representative of the city, Mr. William Brock, who she has obtained funds through the Healthy Homes program from the city of Springfield.
Excellent. Okay, next was 38 Madison. Application for certificate of hardship to replace existing 38 windows with vinyl double hung, vinyl max clip windows, exterior bronze, exterior color bronze, interior white, grids to match existing windows. Small nonprofit that cannot financially afford wood replacement windows. Replacement windows dramatically improve heating and cooling costs and allow for proper lead abatement, creating a safer environment for the families. There was proposals in styles and colors all included in this in the application. And there was a motion was made and seconded to continue this application hearing till the August 19th meeting, and Commissioners Walsh, Duquette, McFarland, and Kroll voted in favor.
And the proposal was by Ms. Shannon Mumblow of Christina's House Incorporated.
Perfect. I think we're going to tag team here. Okay, the next is 76 Florida at Florida Street, Springfield, Mass. Denise Juarez, application for certificate of appropriateness, installation of interconnect rooftop solar system to the rear of the home, not be visible from the public way, black on black panels to be installed. With accompanying renderings and photographs. A motion was made and seconded to continue the hearing till the August 19th date. Commissioners Walsh, Duquette, McFarland, and Finn voted in favor of the continued hearing.
I'm sorry, not Finn.
Cole. Sorry, Walter, didn't mean to do that to you. I could have called you worse than Finn, huh?
And
I remember that there, Vinny.
Okay.
Ms. Denisa Juarez, the property owner, was represented by Mr. Stephen Kelly of Sunrun.
Okay. Next is 248-5 St. James Avenue. Application for certificate of appropriateness, Jeffrey Scavron. Installation of wiring of a roof-mounted solar PV system consisting of 23 sun-powered modules and plus modules inverters located on the roof and tied to the existing 100-amp service panel. Again, with some pictures, and I think in this one I've asked for a little more specific rendering of where things might be on the elevation, an elevation of some kind rendering with a rendering. And it also has all the specifics relative to the panels and their locations. And there's a motion to continue and seconded to the August 17th. And Commissioners Walsh, Duquette, McFarland, and Kroll voted in favor of the continuation. Go ahead, Alvin.
Yes, Mr. Jeffrey Scavron, the homeowner, was represented by a gentleman. I don't recall his name, but he was from the company SunPower by Earthlight.
Excellent.
Let's stay with Jake.
Jake, right.
Not from State Farm, though.
No. So then we had an application for certificate of hardship, 218 Long Hill Street. I'd like to enclose the windows. I requested of the petitioner that we have more specifics relative to material and design and renderings, and relative to windows that might be more appropriate, to explore whether there are windows that could do the same thing while still maintaining the historic character of the property. And there was a motion seconded to continue to the August 19th meeting for 218 Long Hill Street, Vinette Byfield. And Commissioners Walsh, Duquette, McFarland, and Kroll voted in favor of continuing to the meeting on the 19th.
There was a letter by Mr. Ralph Slate, who was not in favor of the proposal. I don't know if I go into detail, but I can also read the letter at the next meeting as well.
Okay, I think we're good with that. And the other ones we took care of, or do we have to go back to the trolley barn one as well?
Yes, the trolley barn one is the last one we can cover.
Okay, the trolley barn was looking for support or a letter to the Mass Historic from the commission relative to the potential of making it a historic district in order to, did they already have funding in place? Is that part of getting their funding?
Yes, they received funding from the Community Preservation Committee for rehabilitation of the structure.
Yep.
And as a requirement of receiving the funds, they were told that they needed to create a new local historic district, which they're in process of.
So there was a motion duly made and seconded, and Commissioners Walsh, Duquette, McFarland, and Crow voted in favor of sending that letter to Mass Historic.
And the representative for that proposal was Ms. Laura Walsh of the City of Springfield's Parks Department.
Okay. And I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. We gotta get on that recording part.
Yeah, I gotta,
Should we make some kind of motion to accept and acknowledge that this is the record presented? I make a motion to, acknowledge and accept that this is the record presented.
Is there a second on that motion, Commissioner McFarland?
I'll second that. Yep.
Okay, Commissioner Kroll seconds. Any discussion on the motion? Hearing none, we'll vote. Commissioner Walsh votes yes. Commissioner Duquette?
Yes.
Commissioner McFarland?
Yes.
Commissioner Kroll?
Yes.
Excellent. Thank you, Brian. That was a good one. Good call.
No problem.
Anything else?
Chuck,
Anything else?
anything to add?
Anything else to add, anybody? Then I take my favorite motion to adjourn.
Yes.
All in favor, hey. Okay.
Aye.
Yeah.
Aye.
I agree.
Thank you.
Aye. Thank you all.